Now we'll start Geography Chapter 2 Inside Our Earth Part 2. In the first part of the chapter, we have discussed about the different layers of the earth, that is, innermost layer core, the middle layer mantle, and the outermost layer crust. We have discussed about the crustal movement also in the first part of the video. What is the major role of the tectonic plates? That also we have discussed. How the different types of landforms they made or they appear due to the movement in the tectonic plates. So in this chapter, students, we will discuss about rocks and minerals. You all students have observed that the earth crust, it is made up of rocks and minerals. Some of the rocks, they are hidden inside the earth, maybe below the soil, or some are we can easily see on the earth surface. Some are very hard and some are very soft also. Then, here we will discuss about the different types of rocks. Before this, the earth crust, as I have already told you, it is made up of the different types of rocks. All the rocks, they have the different types of color, shape and size. It is not so that all rocks have the same color, same size or same shape. They have the different color, shape and size. So in this video, students, we'll discuss about the different types of rocks. There are three types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks. The word igneous, it has come from the Latin word ignis, means fire. Students, igneous rocks, they are formed when the molten magma cools and it solidifies. Slowly, when the magma, it cools down, it becomes solid. These igneous rocks, they are also called primary rocks. Why they are called primary rocks? Because they are directly solidified into rocks from the magma. Whatever magma comes out from the volcano. There are two types of igneous rocks: intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. Students, when the lava from the volcano, the fiery red molten magma, it comes out from the interior of the earth and cools down on the outer surface of the earth. That type of rocks, they are known as extrusive igneous rocks. Basalt, it is an example of extrusive igneous rocks. Students, these extrusive igneous rocks, they are also known as volcanic rocks. They are formed from the lava that comes out of a volcano. As the lava comes out of the volcano on the earth crust, so it comes in the contact of the air, so it cools down rapidly. Due to the rapid cooling, small crystals are formed and then the rocks are made up. Students, our Deccan Plateau is made up of these basalt rocks. Then the second type of igneous rocks are intrusive igneous rocks. Sometimes when the molten magma is unable to come out completely of the volcano and it settles inside the earth's layer and it starts cooling inside the surface of the earth only, as It is inside, so it will take lot of time. Means the magma, it will cool down slowly and slowly because the supply of air is very less there. So the crystals which will be formed when the rocks will cool down, that will be bigger in size. So such rocks which are formed inside the earth's surface, they are called intrusive igneous rocks. The slow rate of cooling, it produces large crystals, as I have already told you. Granite, it is an example of intrusive igneous rocks. These intrusive igneous rocks, they are also called plutonic rocks because they are formed inside the earth crust. Students, now we will discuss about the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks. The word sedimentary, it is derived from the Latin word sedimentum. It means settling down. These sedimentary rocks, they are hardened, compact, and they are the fine rocks. Students, these sedimentary rocks, they are formed in layers. As they are formed in the layers, so they are known as stratified rocks. How they are formed in the layers? Students, we know the different types of agent nature are there. What are the agents of nature? Water, wind, ice. So all these different types of agents of nature, they help in the movement of the rocks. Like when the igneous rocks, they break down into the small pieces with the help of water, wind or ice. They keep on moving from one place to another and start depositing at the different places. Another time again they keep on depositing. In this way you can see in the picture how the layers are formed. So these sedimentary rocks, they are formed in the layers. Students, when these sedimentary rocks, they form the layers, meanwhile sometimes plants or the animals, they are also buried between the layers of the rocks. So the petroleum that is formed by the fossils is also found between the two layers of sedimentary rocks. The petroleum is formed from the plants and animals remains, whereas coal from plant remain only. Now students will discuss about the third type of the rocks, that is the metamorphic rocks. Students, metamorphic, this word has been derived from the Greek word metamorphos. It means change of form. Students, metamorphic rocks, they are formed either from igneous rocks or from the sedimentary rocks. But for that, two things are very important: heat and the pressure, or both. We have I have already shown you the different examples of the igneous rocks and the sedimentary rocks. That limestone, students, this is a sedimentary rock. It changes into marble. The marble that you usually use for the flooring purpose of your house. So this limestone, which is a sedimentary rock, it changes into marble because of great heat and pressure. In the same way, granite. Students, what type of granite rock is there? Igneous, sedimentary or metamorphic? Yes, it is it is igneous rock. It changes into gneiss. Gneiss is a metamorphic rock due to the two conditions, heat and pressure. Metamorphic rocks, they are usually hard rocks. These rocks, they are very difficult to break. You can see the examples of metamorphic rocks on the screen. Now we'll discuss about the rock cycle. From the diagram only you can easily understand how the different types of rocks, they are keep on changing in the form from one type to the other type and again come back to the magma. Students, what is the rock cycle? The process of change in the form of rocks. This process of change in the form of rocks, this is the endless process. It keeps on changing. So we can say it is a continuous process of formation, change and rechange, and also the destruction or the damage of rocks. All this process of formation, change, rechange and destruction, this is called rock cycle. The rocks that form the earth crust, they keep on changing their forms. As I have told you at first, the igneous rocks are formed. Igneous rocks, they are also known as primary rocks. When the igneous rocks, they break down into the pieces and the agents of weather, they help in the movement of the igneous rocks. They keep on depositing in the layers and in this way the sedimentary rocks are formed. Then with the help of example also I have made you clear how the limestone and the granite rocks, they are changed into metamorphic rocks. That means igneous rocks, that is granite, and sedimentary rocks, limestone, they can be both changed into the metamorphic rocks. But there is a condition of heat and pressure. Then at last again the metamorphic rocks, they again break down and then they turn into the magma. So this is all the rock cycle. Students, you might have visited Red Fort at Delhi and Taj Mahal at Agra. Taj Mahal, it is made up of white marble. So now you can easily understand marble is what type of rock, students? Yes, it is metamorphic rock. Sandstone. What is, which type of sandstone is the rock? It is, yes, it is the sedimentary rock. Now, you can see the uses of rocks. As I have already told you that fossil fuels means the plants and animals, they are buried when the different layers of the sedimentary rocks are formed. So due to that, the petroleum is formed. So with the help of rocks, we can easily obtain the fossil fuels like petroleum and coal. Rocks, they are used for the building material also. Our houses, roads, bridges, they all are made up of rocks. The cement, the concrete which is used for making house and the roads, that is also made up of rocks. Not only the building material, students, we get the different types of salt from the rocks. The minerals. You know the students, the toothpaste, that is also made up of the different types of salt and the minerals which are found in the rocks. Many of us use the different decorative stones in the form of jewelry and as a stone statues also. Some of the metals they are found in the form of ores. What are these ores? In the ores, different types of minerals they are formed in a rock type structure. Then they are separated in the industries. Then glass and sandpaper is also made from the rocks. So students, I hope the chapter is clear to you all. Once read the chapter and if you feel any problem, you can discuss.